suicide, I was living. Okay, you tell my family I love them, I'm gone. Just the craziest thing I've ever heard. That don't even sound like nothing that he would even say. My son would say that. He wouldn't say that. So I'm looking at this new show that that has triggered many thoughts in my head because I can relate to them. It's called Sugar Town. And so I'll probably do part one or part two, part three, wherever God lead me at. So the first one is about a young boy, young black man, maybe about 2021, I forget, born 1991. He's arrested by the police because he's supposed to have been in a fight at IHOP. But the point is, once he get arrested, I think they checked him and they found some marijuana on him. Suddenly the police report said they found marijuana on him and cocaine. That's the police report. Anyway, in the back seat of the police car, and he handcuffed, but he shot himself in the back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, that part. Wait a minute. He was handcuffed behind his back because they put him in the car, handcuffed, and he happened to get a gun out of his pocket and shoot himself in the back. First thing that's wrong with that story, they searched him. They took marijuana out of his pocket. They said they took cocaine out of his pocket. So you mean to tell me they didn't search him no more? They just searched the front two sides of the pocket, front and back. What pocket did they take it out? What they stopped? Get out of here. And they had nothing to do with that fight. It's on video that the boy had nothing to do with the fight. Anyway, let me stay focused. That ain't just the issue. There have been millions and millions, well, hundreds or whatever, how many stories been out about this brutality here. And I have 4 sons, 5. 1, 2, I forget. One of y'all. Six. That's how many sons I got, I forget. Romeo, John, oh, I see why I got 5, because I have my grandson. He was 19, going on 20. This shouldn't be. And you know the first thing you all say when we kill each other, really shouldn't be killing each other. They're animals. That's what they do. That's the monkeys. As if Europeans don't kill themselves or kill each other. We just had a man up here kill his whole family. That's even more gross than the 2 gangbangers. At least the gangbangers are fighting against each other because they don't like each other, which is stupid too, even though they don't know each other. But to kill your own family? Come on. The point is, that father should have had an oath in his heart, but however, he didn't honor that oath to take care of that wife, to get the part of his children. Them 2 young men should have had an oath in their heart to know, hey, if I shoot you, I might die. If you shoot me, I might die. No, I ain't having that. I want to live. That should have been an oath in their heart. I want to make sure I turn my TV down. But what's more importantly, it is the policemen that took the oath. Do you swear? You swear? They take an oath. Whatever oath it is, they take an oath to serve and to protect. So to ones that come back and say, well, you black on black crime, true that. It's white on white crime too. I don't even want to say white. European. You know why I don't want to say white? Because for some reason you just white. And you all know it. You all know it. You all know you can get away with some stuff. And then you make comments at a mother's child and say, well, that's what they get. This is going on and we act like we can't do nothing about it. Go back and think about history. Just think about history. What are we going to do about this? If it increase and it increase, what we going to do? Have the only part of the Civil War I know is gone in the wind. Gone with the wind. And I read, just saw maybe just few, just few documents. Oh yeah, the Vietnam War, that gruesome war. Other than that, I never paid no attention to no war. But war on our soul again brings death on all sides. Innocents died, babies died, and this gotta stop. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is on Emmett Till all over again and getting away with it. But the only thing is, they don't have civilian clothes on. They have a cloth on now. They did upgrade. You all did upgrade. And I get it now. You have a uniform on now that gives you a form of power. They say you had a right to take that boy's life in that car that was sitting in that car with handcuffs. With handcuffs. I don't know if this cop got away or not. I'm just watching this. But we know cops and civilians have gotten away with it. And yet it falls on deaf ear. Surely, surely, I'm telling you. I want to make sure I say it right. If we don't stop this, it's a lot of mothers my age and older gonna lose some sons and maybe some daughters. And it's gonna come on both sides. That part. Both sides. Those with the uniform on, sooner or later it'll escalate. And the protests will no longer be in the streets of the urban city. We really need to stop this. Arresting, calling on someone because they black. Murdering because they black. Calling them animals because of the color of their skin. Because they're trying to run to live. And we all doing the same thing you all will do. But for some reason, when a person thinks I'm protected because the color of my skin, that part is called pride. Self-righteous pride. It ain't even about you reap what you sow. It's about we need to stop this. We're allowing these policemen to do this. We got one just shot. I'm gonna write him down in my book. Shot, just because he had a cell phone in his hand. Just because he had a cell phone in his backyard. Another was shot because he ran out the car. And all y'all, no matter what color y'all was boys. You all was 17, 16. I was 17, 16. And no matter what area you grew up in, all suburban, all white neighborhood, all black mix, every last one of us were hard headed. We did some stuff. Unless we was a geek. And you know, every last one of us. But no, we're not supposed to die. Come on, who died from walking home from the store? And you know who fault that is? It's not even the jury. It's not even the judge fault. Or why the man that killed Trevor Martin, why he was walking home from the store, like we all do, just walking home from the store. I don't even remember what the weather was, but just 'cause somebody wore a hood, that person was judged. That person was judged, and once he had the hood on and his skin matched the hood, wow, really? And yet he goes about boasting. Now he should have been found guilty automatic because there was direct order given to him. Do not pursue. And yet this year, a young man pursued out the car and was shot. Another one pursued even after the orders of a policeman, an older man, and he lives. He kills, he lives, and he lives outside the prison gates. Of course, he got his gates, and the bars gonna get bigger. Unfortunately, those boys, them bars around him gonna go deeper. Believe me, the killer of Trevor Martin, I know. In the jury, those 12 men, if it's still 12 men on the jury, those 12 men and women, don't know how many it was, so I'm assuming it were women and men. I guess that's how it usually goes. I never had the voice yet to do jury duty. But I'm sure some of them were fathers and mothers. It make me wonder where they paid off to let it go. Because how could there have been a mother and father, maybe a grandfather, I don't know, sister, brother, and saw no wrong in a grown man chasing a teenager, because I don't remember his age. But nevertheless, the most important is stranger chasing someone. Now, how many children get abducted? How many European children get abducted? How many young African American children get abducted? Young boys, girls, little 5-year-olds, teens, and there's mothers sitting at home which wish they would have ran. At least hope they try to run. I'm sure you wouldn't want to think that the child that you're missing been abducted just stood there. I don't know what that is, but I know what it. I can only imagine. I'm sure if it were me, I would want my child to run, and he ran. He ran. Maybe, perhaps, if he had been approached and said, "I'm the own neighborhood security." Maybe if he wouldn't have been so foolish as an older adult and just said, "You live around here, sir?" I'm the own neighborhood security, and I'm just checking. You know, I have to check if you don't mind. And he said yes. Say maybe for another question could have been on what union you live with. You just moved here, you're visiting, what? I'm sorry, I don't mean it in rude, but I have to know this is my job. Just broke it down to him. And just maybe he would have got some sensible answers. But no, he approached him hostile. He approached him arrogant and with aggressive attitude. That alone would have scared the young boy. But the Jews didn't think like that. Or either they were bought off. That means paid, paid. Somebody was paid. Because I don't understand these word doubts. Over 18 and over on the jury. They couldn't see. And he's yet pursuing, the stranger is yet pursuing this 17-year-old male, this 16-year-old male. He's running there. Oh, he got him. What should he do? Oh, he got him. He's a stranger. Oh, help! He got me. Get off me. Help! Isn't that what you would have wanted your son to do and your daughter? And it can happen in a gated community. It can happen in the backwoods of Virginia. It can happen in Charlotte, North Carolina, and on the streets of Detroit. No matter what it happened, no matter who. Imagine that child. He's afraid and he fights. It's the stranger on me. He have approached me aggressively. He grabs me and bang. Just walking home from the store. And there was 12 people. Or whoever, 4, 2, whatever, said not guilty. Surely, it should come back up on your own head. And I am not one to condemn, for it is a sin to condemn. There are so many scriptures, just no more even come to my head. But now, so whatsoever a man soweth, that what shall he reap. Amen. God ain't talking about when you die either. You're gonna reap that one anyway if we ain't right with God. Talking about on earth. To some fools that say, oh, I'm gonna go to hell, boo. No, that part, yes. But here's what this is really for. Because there are some African Americans that said, and I got to write his name down, the one that just shot in Florida. We've seen it many times in movies. We've seen it in Gangster Lean movie. We've seen it in some cowboy movies. I know I have modern day cowboy movies, where somebody is being disrespectful to the girl in the movie, usually be in the bar, and the man, the cowboy, or the gangster, or whatever, step in, man, what you doing? And bang. We'd have seen it in the movies. So we know it happened in real life. And you all say, because he stood there and took up for his girl and pushed another man. Man, oh man, after you disrespect my girl, you mean to tell me you want to protect your queen? So let's play it out this way. You in the store. You hear some noise, some argument, and you walk out the store and you see the argument is between your man and a strange man at the car door. Stranger. They're having some words. Why would that stranger be at that car? Whatever he is saying to that woman, do he have that right? Especially when it causes an argument. We are talking about a man here, aren't we? And if he is older, look like he will have much more wisdom, meaning the ability to judge his action. If he had wisdom, perhaps he was without wisdom. In this case, he was. What?
30 more minutes.
What?
30 more minutes.
No. You should have been off at 9.
Wait,
I hope my voice was saying because it's so heavy, so I'm trying to talk soft. He pushed him. That's it. Get away. Man, get away. Hey, I'm not going to tell you again. You better leave me alone. And Wayne, too, you better do what I tell you to do. That's what you're best to do. Now, you hear that, Wayne? Wayne, you hear me?
Why come here?
You still on the laptop?
No,
Then why they put up?
because we were about to ask you for
I said no, though.
Okay.
You're supposed to have been off at 9.
Okay,
Okay, log off and put it up.
You was giving us a few.
Hey!
Please,
As I was saying,
please.
don't do it. Now you ain't got it
Okay,
tomorrow
okay,
night.
okay, never mind. Never mind.
As I was saying, 2 men had a fight. You disrespect my woman. You're too close up on my woman. Get back. And he was standing his ground. Let's examine this. You lawmakers who have no understanding of your own law. You are law enforcement who have no understanding of your own law. They're very simple words. As your president said, dumb. They're very simple. You all wrote them. If I fear for my life, if I fear for my life, then will fear for his life? Are you serious? Are we really serious here? That man would have never approached that woman if he didn't have a gun on him. He was bolden by that gun. And one thing I can say about you Europeans, your skin, who is much brighter than mine, but yet his skin, that part. No, most of you all admit to it, but you won't. You will hardly ever approach a black man majority of the time or a black woman, but majority of black men without a gun. You won't do it. You won't do it. You all are so scared of us that it's usually your own kind that take you out, your own skin color, that part that takes you out, or friend or family member out. And it's sad when you take your target off the enemy. You you put your target on one enemy when you're surrounded by many enemies. And you so obsessed with that one enemy, even although they may live 50 miles away from you. So you got to come to them. And suddenly, you in fear of your life. Really. That's the law. If you in fear of your life, that's the one part I know on stand your ground. So many parts, I forgot them all, but that part I remember. That man was in fear of his life. No. What I am seeing again is Emmett Till. I'm seeing black bodies no longer as in the days of my ancestors. Black bodies hanging from trees. Y'all remember how y'all used to do it. Billie Holiday made a song about it. You must have told him, don't take him down. The black body be hanging from the tree. And if you pass by that road, you saw it. The only difference now, we don't have to see it by going past the road. We see it on video. And the perpetrators, in this case, most of the time, they're hidden. But now they're up in view. And they got a new cloth on. You ain't gonna tell the truth. You have a new cloth on. Your face is no longer hidden. You come in shiny options. In a strange set of weights that is very destructive on your hip. But in your heart, after making that oath to serve and protect, there's a blackness there. It is selected. So he thinks. And he lost out a hate for someone's skin who is darker than his. So this is two ways you're coming. We're seeing the lynching again. We're seeing the lynching. We're seeing the bodies lay out in the street, just like we used to see them from the tree. Somebody said, what you gonna do about it besides talk? First of all, there's a God that can change this and stop this. That's the way God is. He got all power. However, he has also given men a heart of wisdom, a heart of justice. And some men decide to use their authority and power and corrupt. And corruption. Again, they're called kings back then. So like the Hebrews, they were being murdered and prosecuted. So like the Jews. And that's another thing I don't get anyway, why I'm still on the topic of murder because I'm black. Y'all some hypocrites. That's what I should have named it. KKK is the hypocrite. How y'all gonna walk around here in Charlottesville talking about the Jews will not replace us? And y'all master son-in-law is a Jew. That's just hypocrite. That's what I'm saying. Selected hate. Anyway, then back to murder because I'm black. We got Mike Brown. Everybody talking about because he was a big dude. My goodness. There's some big men and some small men. Wink. Some slim men, 6 feet. Some of the basketball players and hockey players y'all like is big. Oh, I forgot. He was walking in a black community that, quote unquote, is not a community according to some mind thinking. Duh. That's another thing, how dumb you is. Well, what is it? It's houses and fence and dogs and cats and streets. It's a community. And yes, African descendants, children live in those community. Jesus. Complain about it. And then you have nurses talking about it's more black on black crime. They didn't take the oath to serve and protect. Again, they're not thinking wise either. Because they should be thinking if you shoot me and I shoot you, we're both going to die, or I might die, or I might go to jail. They guess they just don't care. Just like some of some of you all that's watch innocent blacks get killed. You shouldn't have that heart. How you sit on the jury? It's the juries. What kind of people are sitting on the jury? What do y'all see? What do y'all feel? So nobody talking too much of, well, maybe they do then. I ain't gonna say that. I'm talking about the jurors. Because they the one to decide, because he said, is the jury in? Or maybe I've been watching too much TV. Because I've never been in the courthouse. I did not without a jury anyway. So I figured the jury is the jury in the room make the decision. Unless they decide not to have a trial. In this case, Martin, I don't even know if Mike Brown had one yet. I know Martin had one. But even if they didn't have a trial yet, and they were sent home, without suspended with pay. If they're white officers, your big dumb officer that was out there in Michigan and beat that woman because she spit on you, and you beat her like a man, you got suspended without pay. That part. You still a nigger to them. Duh. And I was so happy when I heard, I don't know how I changed the subject, when I heard that those tapes, Trump used 2 Sambo names in the tape. Who was it? Scott, can we use Scott? And Burns. Duh. But y'all don't mind, huh? Loves y'all pocket getting filled. I hope you don't be like that greedy king that didn't want to give David no money, and he sit there and got mad at his wife with his greedy butt and got drunk and didn't want to help nobody with his stingy butt. And then the next day the wife helped. The wife helped because she knew what was happening. Pastors. She knew. Uh-oh, we about to get attacked. Let me make a move. I'm not even about to be no fool while he sit his fat stupid butt here laughing like he untouchable. Hey, Trump. Hey, you cop who's shooting these young men. But that's the way a fool thinks, and he really thought that way too. And even the next day after the wife told him, in so many words, you were wrong, and so I served them. And it was best they had helped us. They were hungry. We fed them. And they was about to take us down anyway for our cruelness because the way you talked to them. And you was a man in authority. That's what he was, and died, didn't he? Sure did. Be careful. All this injustice going on. Murder because I'm black. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you do call yourself an angelic Christian. I don't care if you is a Trump supporter. I don't even know how this get about a Trump. It's supposed to be about a president. I don't even know that. I don't even know how it got to be about a Pence in the session. I thought it was supposed to be about the people. All the people. But I want to stay with murder because I'm black, but that's what's happening and it's increasing. Calling the police on me because I'm black. And then want to be on video. I ain't videotaping you, me. Mm-mm. I ain't about to make you famous or think you famous. That's not nice. It's mean. And 18 months ago, you wouldn't have even done that. You wouldn't have done it. You would have maintained that respect. Even if you would have maintained the distance. 18 months ago. 18 months ago, we weren't talking about, hey, polluting our air. You are so busy, and he got you all so busy. Now I'm talking to you Trump supporters. He got you all focused on one thing, and that's the whole game, how it should go. If I can not so much as empty their pockets, but if I can keep them let me see, what's the word? Focus on one issue. And meanwhile, you'll be missing all the other issues that affect the poor and the blacks that you're hating. You too, cop that kills with no conscience. Everything else that's going on affect all of us. Yes, there are mothers losing their sons, and we shouldn't be. That's not fair. And it ain't right. And that's to you too, David Duke and whoever. It ain't right. How long this gotta go on? We got other problems. You got children, no matter who you may be, you secret clansmen. You got children and grandchildren when you're not out killing and hating and carrying to peacefully or whatever the little lightly things you're carrying around. You got a wife you love, you got a girl you love, you got friends you love, children, grandchildren, and everything that's going on is affecting them too. I heard it today and I said, all right now, I forgot how the person put it. I don't even know if it was Tom Hartman. But you ain't paying attention to the other things that he's doing. Well, those with the Wall Street, they're doing it, and those whatever they call it, CEOs, you know, they all paying attention. But I'm talking about, you know, most of us, us one, us 1%, and I ain't talking about the rich. You know, the one we way down there, like 40,000 a year, maybe 50, maybe 30, 20, 15. A lot of us. There's a lot of us there. And some of us 50 maintaining it, some of us 80. And still fully got all kind of debt and credit cards. So that part, I'm just saying, everything else that's going on affect us too. It ain't just race. We so focusing on race. But we have to, but the reason why we are, because while we stand focusing on race, it look like they just killing one of us to keep us focused on race. Or they doing something stupid like put all them black pastors in their White House to keep us focused on hate, on race, so we can keep hating each other. Meanwhile, they got air pollution. They're getting ready to let go. That's gonna get in the air and kill us all. So it ain't gonna just be murder because I'm black. It's gonna be you all too. I'll change the subject, y'all. I'm just saying, he's everything he's doing gonna affect us too. You gotta not just focus on race. Okay, I'm about to change this now. Ooh, I gotta go to bed anyway. Bye.